Well, we begin tonight with a story of a Spokane business owner who is suing the city just to keep her doors open. For nearly 3 years, a Spokane dance ballroom on West Dean has been closed. A city-owned building right next door, so dilapidated, the dance studio says it just couldn't operate any longer. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Nadine Woodward. The owner of that Dance Street studio says she feels she has no other option but to sue the city to clean up its own property so she can open her doors again. KXY4's Caroline Rourke working for you with this developing story tonight. And Caroline, what does the Dance Street studio say the city needs to fix?
A lot of stuff. There's a lot of things that are involved in this lawsuit that the owner of Dance Street says, they really need to address here. If you've never really been inside, it would be hard to notice some of the damage that you see on these walls there. But Amanda Hansen, who is the owner, sees it every day. She told me she doesn't like to spend extended amounts of time in the building, which is was once home to an active dance community.
It's hard to know that isn't what that's supposed to look like.
Water was leaking in from next door, an old Carnation building owned by the city of Spokane.
That the seal, where their roof meets our wall, had failed.
Hansen says at first it was just water, but then came the smell.
There was a raccoon latrine on the roof of the old dairy garage, and that the water leaking down that seal that hadn't been fixed was bringing that latrine with it. Our brick walls are saturated with raccoon excrement.
In a lawsuit filed in 2016, Dance Street alleges that the water leaks have been a problem since 2001. The suit says the city paid for temporary fixes while they looked into possible long-term solutions, such as tearing the Carnation building down.
We just want it put back the way it was. We're not asking for pain and suffering or anything like that. But honestly, this is taking a toll on our lives. And especially when you don't see an end in sight.
The building still stands and it continues to leak. But now no dancers will see it. Dance Street closed its doors in 2015 with hopes of reopening when their wall is fixed.
It's been difficult on everybody to lose that and not be able to gather with their dance friends.
Because that lawsuit is still pending, the city of Spokane told me this morning they could not comment on it. The suit is currently scheduled to go before a judge in October.
On top of that, Dance Street had another concern. You're looking at a design map shown for the proposed Spokane Sportsplex, which, as you can see, includes the Dance Street building within its potential building site. I did talk to the city of Spokane about that specific issue this morning. They told me that the group planning that project meets weekly, that the design you just saw there is an older version, and that the proposed Sportsplex and a proposed stadium right here on this side of the street will be able to wholly exist outside of that property there. In Spokane tonight, Caroline Rourke, KXY4 News.